around this time in 2018, Suge is in jail over the whole Tams parking lot. No, wait. When did Suge get arrested?
Suge got arrested 2016. I think that was 16. Yeah, that was 16.
No, 2015.
15, somewhere around there, yeah.
So what I'm saying
Straight out of Compton was being shot.
Right. So 2015, he accidentally kills Terry Carter in that whole situation. He gets locked up for murder. He's still in jail awaiting this whole trial situation. While he's locked up, his mother dies.
Mm-hmm.
From what I understand, you paid $20,000 for a funeral.
I think I spent like 16.8.
16.8. Okay, so tell me if I'm wrong, because this is the backstory that I heard. At that time, you had a $30 million deal on the table to do a death row movie.
I had a hedge fund group that I was doing other business with. Let's rewind. I orchestrated the first deal to his rights of his book through my brother from Philly, Zachariah Ali.
Okay.
$750,000 or something like that, right? First deal he did. That's like 05, 06, 07, somewhere around there, right?
Let me just interrupt you for 1 second. I interviewed Matt Barnes, who also owned the rights to his story.
Matt comes way later. Matt comes 20.
Because from what I understand, all types of people he signed deals for his life rights to a bunch of different people. You actually own the life rights to Suge Knight?
No, so I was a part of a project that we did we did have the rights to through his niece. But it just kind of started getting messy the further and further it went down. I ended up hooking them up with...
Messy business with Suge Knight? Really?
Right,
I've never heard of that before.
I ended up hooking them up with Mark Kenton, the creative power, and had these guys all excited about doing the story. And then, once this shit got real, there was, so-and-so needs this amount of money and so-and-so needs that amount of money. And now someone else is, because we didn't get this, someone else has the right. So it just kind of got messy. So I just respectfully had to back away from that project.
The first deal he did for his book deal was like 2004, 2005. I did with Zachariah Ali. I can bring you the contracts of that. Matt Barnes comes 2016 or so, right?
Okay.
So at the time he goes to jail, he calls me. And, we kept in touch while he was out. I used to look out for Suge. I knew his secrets. Suge, I didn't put Suge in hotel rooms for 5-6 days. He was like in between. He done been at the homie G-Down house in the lanes on the couch. Suge Knight, like he was back grinding, doing whatever he was doing. Mm-hmm. He lost the company, lost all his royalties, lost the building. Nobody would do business with him.
Right. The whole Akon situation happened where...
Akon happened and... Yeah, Akon thing happened.
Yeah. Where Akon's bodyguard ended up knocking him out in the...
He definitely knocked him out. It was Akon's bodyguard / manager.
Yeah.
Bodyguard was 2 T's. He definitely did that.
Yeah.
And what was crazy is the homeboy from Brooklyn, he looked up to Suge. When I met him, he said, because he had just did 15 years in the feds, he like, yo, Wack, put me with Suge. I want to shake his hand, bro. It's because of brothers like him, I'm able to get out and do what I do, so on and so forth, because he was kind of like in a management position too. Big job, respectable brother from Brooklyn. And he was a fan of Suge.
Right, but Ja was the one who knocked him out.
Yeah, but you got to remember, Ja was a fan of Suge.
Yeah, but he was running with Akon, so you got to take your sides.
No, ain't no side.
No?
Because the day he knocked him out, he was a fan of Suge.
Okay.
It was never a problem.
But he was protecting his artist.
No, it had nothing to do with Akon. It had something to do with detail.
Exactly.
Right.
Well, Suge was basically approaching Akon saying that he owed Detail money.
He's saying Detail owed me money.
Yes.
Right? So John say, shit, fuck him. I'm going to give you his phone number. Holler at him. We ain't tripping. He never was coming directly at Akon. 2 T's didn't want to go on for that. You had 2 T's and Big Dan with him at the time, right? Big Dan, you should remember, that was one of Game's first security. Big old dude, right? So John gets his phone. So let me give you his phone number. So you go to dial a dude's number on the phone and the fucking name pops up. He like, oh, you already got the number. At the time, John's mother, may she rest her soul, had just kind of passed. And Suge mumbled, shit, motherfuckers' mamas ain't gonna be able to make it to the grocery store, they don't have mine. And John heard it and fired on him.
He snapped.
He snapped. He knocked Suge out. 2 T's and Big Dan, he moved to the other cats. You know, he got some real homies with Big Dan from my neighborhood. He don't bang, but he grew up in Pacoima. His big brother is a G homie of mine from my neighborhood, right? So that happens. John ended up getting arrested. And you know, I just haven't pursued it because I've been trying to kick back. And John lets us know. He said, yo, dude gave him my name and gave him everything. He's telling me for $150,000 the case could go away.
Right. I heard about this.
This is a fact.
Me and Akon talked about this.
No, this is a fact.
Yeah, because Akon, because Suge pressed charges, and then basically, once he got some money, he dropped the charges.
I'm throwing this huge party at the W. We up there, it's me, Ja, 2 T's, Big D. These are all my guys. And we party having a great time. Suge comes with his homie, his girlfriend, and I think it was one other person. And at the time, my security got my section roped off. He's trying to get in, they won't let him in. So he like, yo. So I like, yeah, come on in. He good. He walks over, yo, Con, we good? I said, yeah, we good, nigga. What y'all want to drink, whatever, just, you know, help yourself, nigga, you fam. He said, no, with that, I'm talking about with the money. I said, God damn, Suge, really?
12,500.
Nigga, we partying. We can't talk about this shit tomorrow. Nah, nigga, we need to talk about this right now, man. I ain't got time. I'm about to head back out to LA. I said, all right, well, cool. When you get to LA, call me. We'll talk about it then. So now at this point, 2 T's is looking at his homie. He can see that his homie packing something because he can see the dent right there, right? Mm-hmm. So, and Ja is looking directly at Suge at this point. He see, okay, this nigga raising his voice because the music playing so loud. So now we like this. I'm standing on top of the couch. I'm like about this high over him. So I got him by his neck talking to him as we're talking. So, and I'm saying to him, nigga, don't worry about it. When we get to LA tomorrow, just call me. And then when I get to LA, you know, we meet up and we'll figure it out, right? Because at this time in my mind, I'm like, you know what? This nigga probably really needs some money. So when I get to LA, I'll give him a little something to hold him until whatever. So I'm already, in my mind, like, you know what? I'm gonna look out. You know what I'm saying? So he's insisting that he gets the money then. So then when I said, nah, it's not gonna happen tonight, that's when he popped up, was like, nigga, all right, it's on and popping in, my nigga. He said something about I have to pay a toll when I come to LA and that my mom won't be able to come to LA. And then that's all I can tell you from that point forward. The rest is...
Well, the story I heard, which is very similar to your story.
Right.
From Ja's point of view, he's probably going to be mad at me for sharing the story. But
well, if he shared it with you, then it's cool.
It is what it is.
I'd rather come from your mouth than mine.
He basically said that Suge approached you guys about some money that was owed. Ja got involved in the conversation at one point. Mm-hmm. You know, Suge said he wanted his money right then and there. And Ja's like, yo, we're going to pay you, but through the proper means. Mm-hmm. But if you want to get hostile like this, we can go to the bathroom or we could fight.
Right.
And Ja is about probably bigger than Suge.
No, they're about the same size.
About the same size, but very stocky.
Suge is actually a little bit bigger than Ja, actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ja's probably not as tall, but he's I think, a bit wider.
Yeah, no, they both stocky.
They're both huge, right? So Ja said, yo, we can go to the bathroom if we could fight, if that's what you want to do. And he said at that point, Suge was like, motherfucker, I don't fight. I'll have your mother killed. You know, I'll have your whole family killed. I'll have... And Ja said he just had enough at that point. He said the mouthing off and the threats and all that, he said Ja just reached his breaking point. Ja, I guess, apparently was involved with John Gotti Jr.'s crew back in the day.
Yeah, that was his defendant.
Yeah,
co-defendant.
Co-defendant. So he had already had some charges and some prison time and all that.
Well, it was a lot going on, and it was a lot of, everybody was kind of tipsy except me because I'm completely sober all the time, so I clearly saw everything that happened. The first punch came from 2 T's to his homie.
Okay.
Because at the moment when I grabbed him by the neck and started talking to him, the homie looked like he was about to pull.
Yeah.
And that's when 2 T's hooked off on him. Homie fell, and the gun fell to the floor with it. And at that moment, that's when Ja hooked off on Suge.
And knocked him out.
And Suge fell down in slow motion.
Yeah.
And that's when Big D grabbed me and the gun that was on the floor and took me to my room.
Right. And then according to Ja, security ran in and started tasing him.
And then this club security, when they came,
Yeah.
I was already out the back door.
Right. And then from what I heard, was that Suge actually pressed charges against Ja.
No. Suge did more than press charges.
He sued.
He did more than sue.
What did he do?
He did what everybody mad at 6ix9ine about.
He told.
I'm just saying. He did what everybody mad at 6ix9ine about.
And from what Ja told me, that he actually had to pay Suge off a significant amount of money
To drop the charges.
to drop the charges.
I had to pay Suge off to drop the charges for Ja.
No, Ja had to take probation.
Yeah.
He got a tail for that.